Good morning. This is Carrie from down in Texas. How are we this morning? I hope this message is finding you really well. And let's get ready this morning. It's been a few days since I've been around. Important weekend, and I am just kind of getting back into the swing of things. So let's work together this morning on this Wednesday, and let's get together. So, prep. Why is prep so important when you're doing your makeup? Well, like any foundation of anything, concrete, work, family, anything, you have to have a good foundation in order for the rest of the building blocks to work correctly together. And the same thing is true with makeup. So you have to prep this foundation, this skin, in order for it to take what you're going to add to it, the layers of what you're going to add on top of it, better. Okay? Makes sense. And so that's why it's so important to wash your face regularly. And I suggest a mild soap, warm water, exfoliate your skin every other week. If you're older, I would say maybe twice a week, maybe Sunday and Thursday. As you get older, your skin becomes more fragile, so you have to be really careful on what you're using to exfoliate your skin. I use a very soft sponge or a face cloth because I don't want to tear my skin, because as you get older, I'm 61, your skin becomes much more fragile and can rip and tear much easier the older you get. So just kind of food for thought there. And then your prep work. What are you putting down on your face to get it ready for your products? The first one I used this morning was my Milk Grip. This stuff is just fantastic. It's like super glue. It just keeps everything on your face, and the longevity of your makeup is truly remarkable. Next one that I'm using is one of my favorites. It is Makeup Revolution Fix and Glow. I love this product. It just gives your skin this beautiful silky feeling and radiance and hydration that I haven't found in any other product. And so I put this on, and I just get this really subtle glow to my skin. And I just love it. It's a great product. I would highly recommend it. Then the next thing that I put on is my absolute favorite, all-time favorite primer from e.l.f., and it's a 24-hour hydrating primer, and I haven't found anything like this anywhere on the market, any other product. The formula is just truly astounding, and the price is astounding. It's just an astounding product, and if you're looking for that hydrating primer, this one is just phenomenal. It just makes your skin feel incredibly soft, smooth, hydrated, and it looks fantastic once you put this on. And I can't tell you how much I personally like these three products together. They, for me, are sort of my holy grail of products together, because they just work hand in hand, and have really good luck with them. All right, now that that's there and we are going to let it dry for just a second, let's talk a little bit about the next step, which would be foundation or tinted moisturizer. I personally, just on an everyday basis, if I don't have a big function or a big meeting or a big event, I personally go with the tinted moisturizers, just because for me, they can't get my shirt right here this morning, sorry. It just won't stay on me right. Lost too much weight. I like a tinted moisturizer because it has a lighter feel to it. I still get great coverage from it, It's just a lighter type coverage. I'm going to fix my light again. I just don't know if my lighting is what you can see or not. Somebody give me some feedback on that. It would really be appreciated. Can't tell whether my lights are washing me out or not enough. I just can't get a real good handle on what's going on. So if you wouldn't mind, somebody just shoot me a letter and say too light, too dark. That'd be great. So I use a tinted moisturizer, and this one is a Makeup Revolution tinted moisturizer. So I'm actually adding 4 layers of moisture to my face. For me, that's a good amount, and for me, I need it. I'm 61. My face is going to need a lot more moisture than a 20-year-old for sure. And these products for me just have a great working relationship, and I get the appearance and look of my skin that I'm wanting. So alright, that looks nice. This one is the lightest color. It's a Makeup Revolution 01 is the color, and it's the hydrating tinted moisturizer by Makeup Revolution. I love that product. I think it's just a great complement to my prep. Now I'm coming in with my concealer, and this one that I'm using is a LA Girls Pro. It is a pink concealer, which I'm having a lot of luck with these days. The pink undertones, I don't know what it is about the pink, but the pink really does help to offset. I'm going to change that one light. Maybe that's better. Maybe that was it. I don't know. Okay, so pink concealer. The pink in the concealer is, I think, the color itself is what gets you this brighter sheen or appearance to your skin. The actual color itself, I think, is what does that. And for me, it really does change the appearance of my skin. And I do very much like that look. May not be for everyone, but for me, I think, especially since I'm an older person and I have older skin, it definitely gives me that younger appearance to my skin, and it works for me. Like any product, you're just gonna have to trial and error what works best for you. For me, this is where I find my greatest coverage, and I eliminate most of my problem areas. As you get older, your problem areas get more intense and you get more of them. It's just life, unfortunately. I still don't like the way that light looks. I just look like I've just this big glow. I don't know. Maybe if I sit back it'll be better. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't seem to regulate the look of my light. The background looks good, and I have my O-ring on, but I just can't seem to get the balance correct. So somebody let me know if you watch this what it's doing, if it's too light, too dark, so I can try to figure out a better system here. Okay, so now we've finished all of the liquid products. Now I'm coming in with my loose pink powder, if you remember a few weeks ago, I explained that I take the loose powder that I found, which was from Givenchy, and I split it in half into 2 containers, and then I took the same amount of powder and I added baby powder to it. So I split it apart, and then I added the same amount of baby powder to each container. The reason I did that, I've always used baby powder in my loose powder, always, for forever. And for me, it's 2 reasons. I like to use baby powder on my face because I get a beautiful matte look, and I definitely like a matte look versus a wet glowy look. It's probably because growing up we didn't necessarily go to that wet look. Matte was definitely the way that we were taught, and it definitely photographs, in my opinion, much prettier than the glowy type look. But that's just my personal opinion, and everybody has their own opinion. For me, this is what works. The baby powder helps to eliminate the moisture that I get in my face, and I do get that, not very often anymore, but I do get it from the environment. I live near the Houston area, and so we are much more humid here than a lot of other places, and so for me, the baby powder in my foundation powder helps to control that humidity. So that's why I split it in half. A makeup artist that I worked with when I was a model, when I was 17, 18, taught me that trick, and it's just kind of stuck with me ever since. Now I'm just using my eyeshadow powders. I don't use any other eyeshadow products but an eyeshadow powder. And I use the powder because I have much more control on the powder, and it's more forgiving for me when I make a mistake. I can fix it much easier than using a wax or a Pompeii or something like that. My eyebrows are my challenge point in my makeup routine, and so for me anyways, using the powders just is much easier process. Very nice. And I use an Adele product. It's just it's an Adele 4-color palette: black, brown, cream and taupe, and I mix the light brown and the dark brown together for my brows, and I use a slanted brush for that. Alright, I am wearing gray and purple today, so we are going to use a purpley lavender palette today. This is these great palettes. It's called Mauve. They are ColourPop. I found them at Ulta. They are really great product. I love them because there's 6 colors. When I purchased them, they were $4, and so what a great buy that is for $4. It has 6 different colors in it, and so what I'm going to use today are the lavenders in it. So this one, and this one, and maybe this one. Yeah, probably that one. I'm going to mix these two to do my lid. I don't want it too dark down on my lid, but I do want color on my lid today. So I'm going to take that and start, and then just slowly mix them together, and then just blend from the lid up blended those two. Then I'm going to use the darker one over in this corner, and this is where I'm going to work up in my crease. This is up in my transitional area, and I'm just defining that big bone. Very pretty color. These are beautiful colors, and boy, do they take to your skin. That's the really astounding part of these products, this makeup, eye makeup, is they just really grab your skin and hang on to it. Now I'm going to take my white under eye compress, and I'm just going to add this under here, and I'm going to sweep away the extra eyeshadow that I got that fell out, and you always do get that. I shouldn't say always, 99% of the time you get it. Even if it's just a small amount, there is normally some. And I just add that under my eye so I can sweep all that extra away. Very nice. Then I'm going to come in with a very, very small brush, skinny brush, tiny little head on it. I'm going to go to that darkest color, and I'm going to outline my eyes. So I'm going to start down at the bottom. And this is going to be way too dark as I'm doing it, so I'm going to have to blend this now. I'm going to blend it with the really light color that's in the palette. It went on way too dark for what I was going for, so that's okay. We'll just blend it out. With the lightest mauve, which works real well. Then we'll come up here. And we'll do the top. Just pulling off that extra with my powder puff. Alright, very nice. That's beautiful colors. Wow. Alright, let me get my lipstick that I want today, which is my go-to everyday lavendery plummy color. It's called Mica. It's L'Oreal Color Riche, number 620. Just has this plummy beautiful color. Alright. Now, let's go and let's find my Milani contour powder. I'm using this to contour this big bone right here. Organized. Now let me find my blush. And today I'm just going to use my Flowers Nose blush. This is such a beautiful little packaging. I just adore this. Let me go back. I don't even know if you're seeing that. It's just this beautiful pink compress. You open it up and it's such a wonderful keepsake. You could keep this and convert this into a pill bottle when a pill container when you are done, and use it as a keepsake, or you could give it away as a gift, as a little ring holder, a little ring holder for somebody's handbag. It could be such a beautiful little gift for somebody. And their products Flower Nose are remarkable. They are unbelievably inexpensive, and the ones that I've used so far have been truly amazing. The formulas, they last a very long time, and just a remarkable product. You can buy them at Shein and some of those other places where the discounts are staggering. Flower Nose is the name of that line, and it's wonderful. Okay, so we've done that. Let's just get my loose powder now, and let's get everything set. Before we do mascara, because I don't want pink to be in my final mascara. And of course, if you follow me at all, you know that I absolutely every day have to curl my lashes. I won't have any lashes unless they curl them. You can't see them even if you put mascara on them. If I don't curl them, they are invisible. They're just too light in color and as straight as they are long. So I have to curl them, so I even have a prayer of them showing up, even using my mascara. And so let's see, what mascara are we going to use today? We're going to use my trusty e.l.f. Everyday Mascara. It's a wonderful product, great formula, lasts all day. One thing I would tell you when you're working with your mascara is to always, in the very beginning of the day, as you get started, make sure that you are cleaning your wand. Get it in and out a few times. That cleans the wand, and then twist it in the cylinder, because that will load the product on, and that's important. So you get the very best out of your wand and your product. And then of course I always go to the base of the lash to lock in that curl. This particular wand is by far my favorite. It doesn't have a curve to it, which is kind of amazing, but it just takes my lashes and it combs every one of my lashes, and it coats every one of my lashes as I'm going through. And I really do love the way it gets me this end product. concentrating here. Sorry about the lapse in conversation. I got so busy concentrating and I forgot almost. So I'm just working at the top of the lash now. So I've started down the base and now I'm coming back and I'm just working at the top of the lashes to grab more product at the top. And then once I finish that, I will go down to the bottom lash line. One more time, just a little bit more. Okay, very nice. So that's it. So what is the takeaway for me? The most important part of the daily routine for your makeup to look the very best. Without a doubt, it's the consistency of your routine and the products that you use for that routine. I think that's very, very important. Finding products that work the best for you are really trial and error. You just have to try products out that give you the kind of results that you're looking for. And you know, it could be a combination of products, it could be a combination of brands. Everybody's skin is so different, and so finding that good combination that works for you may take a little bit, may take some trial and error. I would tell you, if you're starting to do that, the one thing that I would definitely do is start in the lower price point first. I wouldn't go drop, you know, hundreds of dollars on product to find out, you know, which is the best one for you. I would, you know, start with some really good, dependable baseline products, and that is, in my opinion, some of the carriers that not carriers, some of the product lines that meet that are e.l.f. and Milani. I think they are remarkable products. I also am very, very impressed with the JOA line of products. That is a Korean line of makeup products, and they have a remarkable concealer on the market. And so I would tell you to kind of look there first and see what products work for you, type of products I'm talking about, type of moisturizers, and then go try those. And then after you've worked with those a little bit, if you're still not happy with what you're seeing, then, you know, go to the next level up. But I certainly wouldn't start with the most expensive things on the market, because then you are stuck with them and you've spent all of this money. And I just don't think from a common sense perspective that's the right way to start when you're starting along in this journey. And just take your time. And more than anything, I feel like what works for you is what works for you. And there's never going to be any right or wrong. Okay? It is what works for you, what products suit your skin type, what formulas, you know, help your skin type. And it's going to be a trial and error for a while, especially if you're just getting started building your makeup supply. And just don't get frustrated. There is no right or wrong. There's a lot of people out there that say, no, don't do it this way, and no, don't do it that way. I don't agree with that. I think do what works for you, and if you are comfortable with how it works for you, then continue to do it, right? Because it's your skin, it's your decision, and just because I do it one way or use one product doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the right product or the right way for you. So just remember that. And thanks for stopping in this morning. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday wherever you are. Get out there and hit your grand slam. Thank you, please, too, for liking and subscribing. Join our community. I do want your feedback. I definitely want feedback today on the lighting. So somebody send me a note and let me know if I'm too light or too dark or how it's looking, because I'm really struggling to get the right balance here. And I'd love to hear from you. If there's a subject that you'd love to talk about, then please let me know and let's talk about it. This channel is here to help you successfully have it all. Okay, we all work really hard, so let's help each other get to the end game and reach the plateaus that we want to reach, and have a successful life and have it all. There's nothing wrong with wanting it all. It just takes a little bit of hard work. And thanks for joining me today. This is Carrie from Texas. Please, if you will, make sure you hit the bell so you know the next time I post a video. And guys, I will see you in my next video. Thanks for getting ready with me this morning. Have a blessed Wednesday.